Welcome back, dear friends and fans, to this extended and heartfelt tribute to the legendary Daddy Lumba, a music icon who not only shaped Ghanaian highlife but touched the lives of millions across Africa and beyond. If you've ever been moved by his soulful voice or danced to his unforgettable hits, you know the depth and passion he brought to the stage and studio alike. Today, we're diving even deeper into his story. Exploring in detail his inspiring biography, the loving family that grounded him, his unique lifestyle, the remarkable net worth he built, and, with heavy hearts, the full story behind his passing. This is more than a video, it's a journey through the life and legacy of a man whose melodies still echo in the hearts of many. So, settle in as we honor Daddy Lumba with a story as rich and emotional as his music. Let's begin where many come with a heavy heart. The news that has left an indelible scar on the music community and fans worldwide, Daddy Lumba's passing. Born Charles Kwadwo Fosuh, Daddy Lumba left this world in the early hours of July 26, 2025, at the Bank Hospital in Accra after a brief but intense illness. At 60 years old, his death felt sudden, a poignant reminder of the fragile nature of life even for those larger than life. The official family statement spoke of their overwhelming grief, describing Daddy Lumba not only as a phenomenal musician but as a cultural beacon whose songs spoke directly to the hopes, struggles, and love of ordinary people. Streets in Accra filled with mourners and spontaneous tributes, radios played his songs non-stop, a collective act of remembrance and gratitude. It was a peaceful passing, with no drawn-out battle, but the shock and sorrow remained palpable. Fans from every corner of Ghana and the diaspora shared stories of how his music had been a constant companion through struggles and celebrations alike. Reflecting on this loss, it's impossible not to feel a wave of emotion, a homage to a man whose voice was like a family member's, a storyteller for a people. Rewinding to the roots of this musical giant, Charles Kwadwo Fosuh entered the world on September 29, 1964, in Suta, a town in Ghana's Ashanti region. His early life was woven with profound influences. The son of two dedicated educators, Owahene Kwadwo Fosuh and Comfort Jayamfi, his formative years were marked by both love and loss. His father passed away when Charles was still young, a wound that resonated deeply in his songs later. His mother, a pillar of strength and guidance, nurtured his talents and character until her death in 2001, a loss that Daddy Lumba mourned publicly and artistically, dedicating some of his most heartfelt melodies to her memory. Even as a boy, his musical gifts were evident. He led the choir at his secondary school, a young conductor whose passion was unmistakable. Alongside friends and especially his high school sweetheart, Teresa Ababreeze, he formed the original Lumba Brothers group, a first glimpse of the path his music would take. After school, in pursuit of bigger dreams and broader horizons, he moved to Germany, a decision that would be pivotal in his musical evolution. It was there that fate brought him together with Nana Achampong, forging a legendary partnership that would redefine Ghanaian highlife forever. Their debut album, Yiri Aka Akwantua Mu, produced with support from Lumba's then-wife, was more than music. It was an anthem for Ghanaians both at home and abroad, a bold proclamation of identity and perseverance. This formative period laid the foundation for what would become a remarkable career. Daddy Lumba's musical journey is a masterclass in evolution, innovation, and authenticity. Over the decades, he produced over 30 albums, each reflecting a new phase in both his life and the world of highlife music. A pioneer of blending traditional Ghanaian rhythms with modern sounds, he experimented with gospel, soul, and provocative club anthems, always pushing boundaries while staying true to his roots. His discography boasts timeless albums like Abenwaha Owosuo and Waho Kier, resonating deeply with fans who saw their own lives reflected in his lyrics. His commanding stage presence and distinctive image made him a cultural icon as well as a musical one. In 1999, Daddy Lumba swept the Ghana Music Awards, clinching trophies for Best Album, Artist of the Year, and Most Popular Song, a testament to his dominance and relevance in the industry. Beyond awards, he was a mentor, nurturing Ghana's next generation of stars, including laying the groundwork for the success of Ofori Ampansa. His ability to reinvent himself while maintaining authenticity kept fans coming back, making each concert and record a celebration of both tradition and transformation. Despite controversies and critics, his impact remained undeniable, a storyteller and innovator whose work continues to inspire. Behind the scenes of his illustrious career was the heart of Daddy Lumba's world, his family. Though he was known to keep his personal life relatively private, those closest to him painted the picture of a devoted husband and father. Daddy Lumba was married twice. His first marriage to Mame Akosua blessed him with 4 children, while his second marriage to Mame Brony brought 3 more children into his life. These 7 children were sources of immense pride and joy for him, embodying the blend of heritage, love, and hope he often sang about. Photos of his children dressed in traditional Kent cloth adorn spaces where Lumba worked and lived, a vivid reminder of the values he cherished. Despite his demanding musical career and public life, Lumba prioritized his family, often sharing glimpses of their togetherness during personal moments. After his mother's passing, family bonds grew even tighter, becoming the emotional anchor amid the whirlwind of fame and grief. His passing left a profound silence in their lives, but the legacy of love and music he carved out serves as both comfort and inspiration for them to carry forward. Thinking of their private moments, together at celebrations, teaching traditions, sharing stories adds a layer of poignancy to the man behind the legend. Lifestyle-wise, Daddy Lumba lived a life that blended professionalism, passion, and groundedness. He was not one for flamboyance or ostentation. Instead, his focus remained on quality, creativity, and nurturing his musical craft. Owning his own recording studio was a testament to his dedication to control over his music and sound, investing heavily in equipment like state-of-the-art mastering machines, duplication tools, and printing presses. This business sense set him apart as a self-made mogul in Ghana's music scene, allowing him artistic freedom and independence rarely seen at his level. Outside the studio, Lumba preferred the familiarity of home and family over the glitter of celebrity parties. He often spent time in the Ashanti region, returning to the landscapes that inspired many of his songs, embracing simplicity and tradition even at the peak of his fame. Friends and collaborators recall his generosity, work ethic, and humility, a man of substance whose lifestyle reflected his music, vibrant, authentic, and deeply connected to his roots. His approach to life was a lesson in balance, blending the pressures of fame with the solace of family, faith, and culture. Financially, Daddy Lumba's career translated into remarkable success, making him one of Ghana's wealthiest musicians. At the time of his passing in 2025, his net worth was estimated at around $16 million, a significant figure built through album sales, lucrative tours, royalties, and smart investments in his own music production infrastructure. His ownership of a full-fledged recording studio not only ensured steady revenue but also contributed to Ghana's musical ecosystem, fostering new talent and keeping his legacy strong. His business acumen, combined with a consistent flow of new music, kept him relevant and financially secure year after year. Importantly, though he amassed wealth, Lumba was known to invest significantly in community causes and music education, emphasizing legacy over luxury. This financial story adds an emotional layer, showing how success, when wielded thoughtfully, can uplift not only individuals but entire communities and cultures. As we draw this extended tribute to a close, the depth of Daddy Lumba's impact becomes ever clearer. At 60, his passing was heartbreakingly early but does not diminish the profound legacy he left behind. From humble beginnings to international acclaim, his journey was a testament to resilience, creativity, and the power of music to unite and heal. His lyrics remain a soundtrack for love, loss, hope, and joy for millions. His family, fans, and colleagues continue to celebrate his life and work, ensuring that his melodies and message live on. Daddy Lumba was more than a musician. He was a voice for his people, a keeper of traditions, and an innovator who made Ghana's highlife music resonate worldwide. Thank you for joining me in remembering the extraordinary life of Daddy Lumba. If his story moved you, please like this video and subscribe for more in-depth tributes to the legends who shape our world through music and culture. Until we meet again, may Daddy Lumba's songs keep your heart dancing and your spirit inspired.